My grandmother told me just today, she said, "Lisa, when it rains, it means we're being blessed by the angels." I guess she'd know, she's up there with them. You see, Nan's been gone for about 9 years now, but we still chat all the time. Ever since I can remember, I've been able to talk to people in spirit. You know, dead people. I'm Lisa Williams. There's never a dull moment in my life. My life among the dead.
Who was murdered here?
I mean, if you're just picking this up out of the blue, I am totally boggled.
When it first started to happen, I thought it was normal. You're in my house. I thought everybody saw dead people.
They didn't do, like, weird sacrifices.
When I come out with the name, and I need to give you the name Mary as well.
That's incredible.
Where you've had done naughty things.
That he spent some time with a mistress in here.
Then you'll know that it's legit.
He's standing in this part here.
I can't do this.
And you've seen a ghost.
As a medium and clairvoyant, I take my gifts very seriously. But sometimes I just like to play around and have some fun and freak out perfect strangers on the street.
Hi, excuse me.
Hi.
I'm Lisa. I was just walking past you. I thought I needed to just come and speak to you. Okay? Mother's side. On your mother's side, your grandmother who's passed over on your mother's side very recently.
Yes.
She's got a very, very youthful nature about her. There's a real energy about her. I think she's a bit of forgive me for saying this, a bit of a nutter in her day, okay? She had quite a vibrancy. I just want to give you sweets as well. I don't know if she always gave you sweets, so I just want to give you a bag of sweets. But these are toffees that would get stuck in her mouth.
I always had that.
It's like,
I did always have that with her. She gave me caramels.
Yeah, it was like toffees or something, and it would all get stuck in your mouth, but you weren't supposed to have them. Your mum didn't like you having them, all right?
Yeah, this is dead on.
She's not a very big lady, she's quite a little lady,
Yeah,
okay?
small.
And she's got a real big beaming smile, and she just needs to say that she's okay. So can you tell your mum that she's okay? She also wore a cross or some form of necklace around her.
She wore little figurines of us.
Very fine necklace, but then it was like gold or there's something here,
Yeah.
okay? And that's what she showed me. But she also had sore throats as well.
She did.
She suffered with her throat, all right? And she showed me that she suffered, and her breathing as well. There was a little bit of difficulty, but I wanted to tell you that she's fine because she's happy, all right? And you know what? I want to give you a big hug. Do you mind if I give you a big hug?
Give me a squeeze.
Oh, that's from your
Thank you.
grandmother, okay? So I just need to do that.
Thank
Okay, no,
you.
it's all right. She just thanked me, so I need to thank you,
Thank
okay?
you very
No,
much. I
you're welcome.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. Do you want yours done?
Yes, so bad.
I'm going to return back to this man. I call him a little boy, but he's young in
He's
spirit.
20, he was young when he
All right,
died.
he's far too young to pass, okay? And what I want to pick up is that he was in control of his own death, so like a suicide. And I need to say it happened so quickly, like bang. Right, okay, because I just keep feeling as though you know his mum, or you
Very well, I
you
know
can
him.
get a message to his mum, all right? And also, can you just tell his mum that he's okay? And it's none of it's her fault. And also he wants to just keep saying he's sorry, he's sorry, he's sorry. Did he treat you like a little sister as well?
He did.
That's it, that's why. Because he showed me you were like the little sister. It wasn't, you were his little sister, okay? And you know, I feel like he rose above you. I feel like I need to stand like that around you. And he's got this, he's just so casual. He's such a nice
He's
guy.
the cool dude.
Okay, he just wants to say, do you know who John is?
That's his name.
There you go, thank you. He just wants to tell me that he's okay. He wants to let you know that he's okay and that, you know, he's good. I just need to give you a kiss and a hug from him. So, you know, honestly, he's here, but can you just tell his mum?
Okay. That was just amazing. I can't believe she knew his name.
Are you Australian?
Yeah.
Really? How long are you over here for?
2 more days, and
then you go
I'm
back?
actually going to England.
No
Going to UK.
way.
Yeah, I'm
Where are
to
you
Heathrow.
going?
I'm not sure yet. Everyone said Shepherd's Bush because that's where all the Aussies go, but
Shepherd's Bush is boring.
yeah, I thought Manchester.
Do you know what? You need to come to Birmingham. Birmingham's excellent. Grandmother, she's cooking. She's got a lot of smells, a lot of cookies. Who plays the musical person? Plays the piano? Is this you?
I did, and my sister
Right,
did.
because this is what she's reminding me. Okay, you two. And also, somebody used to sing, but they couldn't sing.
That could have been me as well. They tried.
They tried to sing, but they couldn't sing. But very much playing the piano. There's a chain that I need to put around your neck. I don't know whether she always gets. She gave. It wasn't a St. Christopher, is it? All right, but someone had a St. Christopher. Does that make any sense to you? She
My
gave it to
grandfather's
you.
name was Christopher, though.
That's what it is. That's my connection.
Pretty much on the money there.
And I need to give you the name Mary as well. That's your grandmother, isn't it?
Wow. That's incredible.
New Yorkers are a great lot, and they love my surprise readings. But as me, my husband Kev, and the crew started driving to Lower Manhattan, the energies around me began to change.
Just to let you know what's going on, I'm actually hearing stuff, and it's actually my grandmother who's with me, which is really lovely. So hello, Nan. She's telling me it's going to be quite an intense day, so I'm just kind of preparing. We've got a little girl in the van with us, by the way, everybody. She's blonde, little. She can't be any more than 6 years old. She's just jumped in the van. I keep hearing Paul. That feels like it's, I don't know whether it's her father's name, whether it's her brother's name. Can I just ask a question? Are we really close at the moment? Because all I keep hearing is screams. I'm so sorry, I just keep hearing screams. I've got this knot in my stomach that I just can't get away from it. And as I'm talking about that, she's just patted my leg. Do this. Can we turn it off, please? I'm seeing it through some bloke's eyes, and I don't know who he is. No, I'm okay, please stay. I was expecting to be bombarded with spirits. I was expecting to have, hey, I'm this, and I was working on this floor, and I was here because of this reason. But it wasn't like that. These spirits had moved on. And the interesting thing was the ones that did come and communicate with me weren't angry. They weren't upset. They just wanted to get their messages across that they were okay. I need to tell you what I'm seeing, all right? I need to tell you what I'm seeing. This little girl's holding my hand, bless her. She's like a guide. I don't know whether she died here or what. She's not telling me. But this guy, he watched everything. He watched the towers crumble. He watched the plane go in. I keep being told he was trapped. He was trapped in some rubble. He was trapped in something that he just couldn't get out of. He's going to show me where he was, so I'm just going to go and walk because he wants to take me to where he was.
Kiss the rain whenever you need me. Kiss the rain whenever I'm gone too long. If you feel you can't wait till morning, kiss the rain. Kiss the rain. Kiss the rain.
This is where this guy was standing and he couldn't escape.
Hello. Do you miss me?
Okay. And I just keep being told that I just keep seeing things falling around the top of me. Things are falling down on my head, and that's when I feel trapped. And that was the end of it for him. But I'm just hearing a pull, and I've got a feeling he's down on the other board there. That's him. That's him. That's him. You've got him. That's him, Paul. Whatever his name is, I can't pronounce it. Sorry, that's him. Most spirits say, can you give either a red rose or a white rose across? And the red rose often symbolises with love. The white rose symbolises respect and death.
And I just felt that it was right to give across both a red and a white rose from those people that had been communicating with me in a sign of honour and respect to them. Kev.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
One of Manhattan's most famous landmarks is the Woolworth Building, the tallest building in the world when it opened in 1913. Frank Winfred Woolworth, pioneer of the 5 and dime stores, built everything on a grand scale, including his legendary mansion, Winfred Hall, in Glen Cove, Long Island. Built in 1916, the house is up for sale for a cool $20 million. But there are no buyers because the place is rumoured to be haunted. Without being told where we were going, or who this house belonged to, or any history of this place, I was invited to lead a ghost hunt.
Ah, there she is.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, how are you? Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
nice to meet you. Come on
Great
in.
place, thank you. It's fantastic.
We're going upstairs.
Cool, no problem.
I'm going to follow you because you want to grip the rail
Okay.
firmly.
So we went up the stairway and it was an amazing building. Absolutely, the architecture was absolutely fantastic. But I walked upstairs and I could feel people latching onto me. And it was like, ooh, hello. When I was outside waiting,
Yes.
I felt like I had dogs coming at me. So I don't know whether there's been like a pack of
There
wolves
were dogs.
or a lot of.
There were dogs.
I'm going to say, hold on. Jesus. I'm in a vortex. There's a vortex going around in here.
I know.
This is a complete vortex. It's. Jesus. You're standing here and I just feel like I'm spinning. I don't know whether you feel it yourself. But just here, I feel like my legs could give way. Don't. Oh my God. Whoa, okay, come on then. Come and talk to me. Come on, you lot. You're in here somewhere. Thank you very much. You get activity walking down here. All the way out down here. I don't know whether do you know of any activity that walks down here?
Most definitely.
It just
These were the
walks
two
meow.
most two active rooms in the house.
Active, big time. There's a daughter of somebody here.
Yes.
There's a daughter of somebody
Yes,
here.
absolutely.
Don't know who
You're
it is.
absolutely right
I want to
about
go
that.
with somebody who has committed suicide. Not particularly in this building, may not be, but I want to go with somewhere else, possibly on this land. But this is somebody who. Okay, thank you. All right. I don't know who she is, but there is certainly a connection with a suicide and a daughter here. Which one are we?
100% right about that.
There's a man who owns this house. I keep hearing, "You're in my house. You're in my house."
That's what he says. That's
You're
what
in
he
my
says.
house.
Yes,
You're in my house.
and he doesn't like it.
You're in my house is what he's
100% right.
he's going. This is a man who knew he had power, rubbed it in people's faces.
Yes.
But then was the most humblest man you'd ever meet. But he would rub it in people's faces and he would make people know who he was. But then he could be the most quietest person in his own domain.
Once he rubbed it in
their face.
That's
you
true.
know, he's
100
very
that's
much.
absolutely true.
Is his graveyard here, or his gravestone?
Not in the normal sense.
There is something
It's a secret thing.
This is something that is his, that is still with us. It's something to do with his burial of some form. And I want to go with a triangular shape somewhat. For
Pyramid.
I want to go upside down almost.
Oh.
There's a pyramid that's downstairs. Oh, I thought that was a ghost and it's Andrew.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. This This is weird that you're mentioning pyramids, because they're...
I need to go with pyramids here. Well,
Yes.
something of a triangular shape.
You are so close to something so bizarre.
He just keeps talking about that's hidden as well.
Very
That's
much
hidden.
so, yes.
The lights flicker on and off all the time in this
Yes,
building.
they do.
They do. They
All the
just
time.
go.
They're going to do
"Oh,
it tonight. They're gonna
Good,
do it all night.
fantastic. Let's get some energy going.
It's his way of saying hi.
Yeah, I just looked at these and he went, they'll go on and off. Something behind there.
Yes.
Something here. I need to go in there.
How could you know that?
I've
It's
just
a
been
secret
told
passage.
it.
It's a secret.
I've just been told it. I need to go in here.
It's a secret. It's been sealed. It's been glued. At one time, it was on a pivot, and it would just shift, and it would bring you into the Empress Josephine room.
This man is not happy that that's been locked up.
Well,
And what's in here? Behind there?
his closets.
Because I want to go in there.
Ah.
Are these open?
That, I don't know. I don't know where the handles are.
Push from the
They were
side
his
is just
closets,
solving.
but they were all. He didn't want people in his closet.
Okay, all right, okay. You don't need to start. I'm very sorry.
What did he do?
He's just pushed me out of the way. That's fine. I'm very, very sorry. If I intrude, then you only have to tell me politely, don't push me out the way. I'm respecting your home. This is your home still. We have a temperamental spirit on our hands. Who was murdered here? Who was murdered here?
There was a murder. Yeah. I don't know the man's name, but they did find a body.
And was it
On the
stabbed?
ground.
Stabbing?
It was hit over the head with a
Right,
sledgehammer.
there was a murder
Yes.
on this land.
Absolutely, there was, and they didn't find the body until '79.
They didn't find the body for a long, long time. Now this, I feel as though this body was... Well, that's not very nice. Thank you very much. I've just heard rot in hell.
That's about the attitude.
I keep picking up a capital M as well. Who's me? I don't know whether it's Michael, it's an M.
Malmaison?
Yeah, it's an M.
You're right, it came from a palace in France called
Beginning with
Malmaison.
right M.
I mean, if you're just picking this up out of the blue, I am
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
boggled.
totally out
I'm
the
totally
blue.
boggled by
Totally
this.
out the blue. This is the king. This is the rightful owner of this house.
Oh, golly, wait a minute. Oh, my Lord. I want to say something, and I don't think I should interfere.
Say what you want.
But if what you're saying is true, that's the most mind-boggling.
I've specifically said to the crew, I do not want to know anything.
Should I say anything
Yeah,
about
I have
this?
specifically said I don't know anything.
But this belonged to Napoleon.
Jesus, right, okay.
And the man who built this house was convinced that he was the reincarnation of Napoleon, so he went off to Malmaison in France, managed to get this, and it hung over his bed. I'm freaking
He
out.
had a limp, this man did, and his hearing as well. He had a bad ear.
Yes!
He was
How could you know
he
this?
was deaf in one ear.
That's exactly.
deaf.
I'm having a nervous breakdown. I need a Valium.
Come on then.
There's no way you can know that because
He's deaf in one
I
ear.
never put it in any book anywhere.
He's deaf in one ear.
It's not in any book. You did not. You did not get this from any other source. You're freaking me out. No, you're freaking me out. Nobody knew about that.
There's been a fire in this building.
Oh God.
There's been a fire in this building.
The original house.
There's been a fire
Burned to
here.
the
This
ground.
whole
Yes,
place
that's
went.
absolutely
There's been
true.
a fire here. He's not a happy chap. He stands there like that. Arms
We're
across.
invading. No one was really allowed except
He's-
his inner.
It's a circle.
Circle of cults.
Circle.
Cults,
It's a
they
circle.
were-
And they used to sit in a circle as well. They used to sit
did.
completely in a circle.
They didn't do like weird sacrifices. Do you get that?
I think there's certainly sacrifices
Like
of some
what?
form. I want to go with animals of blood.
Oh,
I
God.
want to go with almost black magic-y stuff. I'm going to ask for the spirits that are in this house to come forward in this room, and we'd like to see you. We didn't have time to do a proper séance, but I just wanted to connect with the energy and hopefully let everyone else see what I see. Can anyone opposite me see a figure that's standing behind me? And then at this one stage, this guy just said, "Get out of my house." And he was creeping around my back, and I just went, "Whoa, not had it no more. So I had to go. I had to leave that room. Absolutely. Okay, I understand. I need to get out of here. I am not staying here. I'm sorry. You guys are on your own. I was not prepared to take any more crap from this guy. I wanted to go. Can someone just come and verify this with me? Andrew, come with me. Can you just turn that light off? Okay, can you see, just stand there. See, you've got the reflection. Yeah. So I grabbed hold of Andrew and I'm like, okay, we're ghost busting. And then you go up and then you've got the doors. Between the door here, you know, the white door that's in the background and the light that's going through into your room, someone keeps walking through there. See it? Did you not see that black thing going in the door? Andrew saw this black shadow come across the door from up the other end, which was towards the master bedroom. Sean's well away.
So you're telling me that wasn't a person right there?
That isn't a person down there.
Because I just saw it.
That is not a person down there. Andrew's seen a ghost.
Can I walk over there?
Do you want to? Just keep going. Just stay there, Andrew. Just stay. Watch.
Holy shit!
You see it?
It wasn't Sean.
I told you it wasn't.
Oh my god.
Andrew's popped his cherry. And he was like, I saw it, I saw it. I can't believe, am I right? Was I seeing things? So he was really freaked out. The stairs underneath here?
Yes, there's a set of stairs
Set
here.
of stairs, set of
and there's
stairs
a set
there.
of stairs, and they go straight up.
Yeah. And does it adjoin?
Yes, they do.
Because it's
Actually,
the pyramid. It's the pyramid.
And no one's ever been able to figure out why. See, the staircase goes up to a secret room there.
Yeah, it's a
Which you
pyramid.
picked up. I mean, it wouldn't occur to anyone to look up. Secret room there, and then another one, because that's all open.
It's a
filigree.
pyramid.
But why did he do that?
Because it's the Egyptian. It's the pyramid.
You know,
and therefore
you
he's got...
said it before. Look, it's inverted pyramids.
Yeah, it's inverted pyramids.
I never realized.
It's inverted pyramids. See what I mean? It's inverted
my
pyramids.
God.
It's up, down,
When
up.
you said
It's
that,
the
I
inverted
never
pyramids.
even connected that design.
This would be a place where there's been dinners.
Yeah. What happened?
Thank you. Do you want to come forward and show us some more? When lights flicker, you can put it down to spiritual activity and it can be electrical surge. This would be a place where there's been dinners. Yeah. I would say in modern day it's normally an electrical surge, but you're dealing with a very old building where spiritual activity happens all the time, and it's actually been recorded that the lights flicker in that ballroom a lot. So you could say yes, it's spiritual activity, or you could say no, it's electric surge. To me that was it. Spiritual activity.
As we wrapped up the evening, I gave Monica my expert opinion. The house is haunted by a cast of ghostly characters, starting with Frank Woolworth himself. Though he died in 1919, he made it very clear to me that he is still the king of the castle. Also in residence is Woolworth's wife, Jenny. Even though she was perfectly healthy, Frank Woolworth had declared her mentally incompetent and left her drugged and held prisoner in her bedroom for years. Her screams are still heard throughout the house.
But the screams come from this corner in that room, in this room. Really? And I also feel as though he used to sit and laugh as he heard screams down the bottom. He could hear someone screaming and he used to sit here and laugh.
Oh, God almighty. Well, that was his wife screaming.
Oh, was that his wife?
His wife screamed a lot.
Their daughter Edna Woolworth also haunts this place. Edna killed herself in her room in 1918. Officially, Frank Woolworth is said to be buried at his family mausoleum in a Bronx cemetery, but I believe he's buried in a sarcophagus in a secret underground chamber on the estate.
This is a tunnel and I feel we are standing on the entrance to the room where he's buried. And that over there is where he's buried, underneath there.
Maybe the new owners someday will dig up the truth.
If that house is given to me and my family for a year rent-free, I'd say thank you very much for your kind offer, but you can stick it up your backside. Hi Paul, I'm Lisa.
My job, the way I earn a living, is by giving people private readings. This lady, Anna May, agreed to let us videotape the session, even though some long-buried secrets came out in the process.
Oh, hello, someone's with us. I need to go with a mother figure here with me. Very lovely lady. I feel this woman's been past some time. Okay, I want to go with quite a number of years actually. She's coming closer to me, so I can feel it on my face. Would you happen to have a ring of hers? You have her ring, okay, because she's telling me that you have her ring. All right, so is this her ring? Do you mind if I hold it? She's telling me no, you're telling me no. Fantastic, okay. Was this her favourite ring by any chance? Because this has a lot of meaning to her.
I think it was her only one, other no wedding rings.
Right, well this has a lot of meaning to it. It's a beautiful ring, it's stunning. She's showing me that it's got a lot of meaning. Okay, thank you. She wants to thank you for wearing it. She wants to say thank you for wearing it. Now your father has also passed, am I right in saying that? Because she's telling me your father's here. Now this is her telling me your father's here. I can't feel him, but he wants to come forward, then that's fantastic. But he's telling me that your father's here. Your mum is not a tall lady, she's quite a short lady, very lovely lady. She's quite firm. Oh, she's like battling with whoever it is coming forward with cancer. She's like, get out my way, I'm first. Because she's really quite firm. What's your dad's name?
Edward.
Edward. He's coming through and saying he's sorry. Does that make sense to you? Your mum's kind of beating him up a little bit.
She should.
She's saying, I didn't know.
Oh, good, thank you.
And that's what she needs to come across with. And that's the way she's coming across. I didn't know. Very, very quick.
We didn't think she did.
Okay.
Anna May's father had molested 3 of his grandchildren back in the 60s. It was an emotional moment for her when her mother said, hey, I didn't know anything about it.
Are you okay? Do you want me to carry on? If you want some
That's
tissue.
fine.
There you go. She's telling me it was only afterwards that she passed that she found this out. It's like she could see the whole sides of the story. She's talking to me how if she'd have known she would have protected you. And she's also shown me that because obviously she's not allowing him to come forward now, it's like she's still trying to protect you, okay? And it's that big motherly arm across from you. And she's shown me how there was so many of you she didn't know. It's like she feels guilty for not seeing it, but it's a case of it wasn't underneath her nose to see it.
No.
Does that make
Tell
sense?
her we understand that.
Okay, well you've just said that yourself, okay? So
Okay.
whatever you say, she's gonna hear.
Okay.
All right, you don't need me to say that.
We love you, Mom.
Anna May you could almost see the relief off this lady's shoulders by, oh, thank you, I'm glad you didn't know.
I had a baby that died,
Okay,
and that just got real.
okay.
She died, well, you can...
No, okay. I don't know how to go with this. I'm not going to question whether you've had a child who's passed. But what I am going to question is whether you had another child after that child passed. I'm going to be very honest with you, and again, I'm going to have to explain it to you. That child isn't in spirit. That child's come back. And that child was born back again as another girl, very shortly after she passed. Does that make any sense to you? So the spirit of that child, and I've gone quite goosebumpy, that spirit of that child that passed over at a very young age, and I need to say, came back as a figure of another girl not long after. So you've still got your baby. Does Does that make sense to you?
Yes. I had heard that that happened.
But
And
it's
I'm
happened in
glad
your
she
case.
chose to come back to our family.
It's happened in your case.
I'm glad.
Anna May's reading was very emotional for her. I think it hit home on some truths, some things that were hiding deep down in the past that she needed to face and deal with. And I think she needed to hear from her father.
Good, thank you. Thank you.
Have you ever taken a bath with a ghost? I have.
When I'm in the bath and I can be sort of like getting out of the bath and I'm thinking, oh, here we go. And I ignore them. I really just ignore them, because if I ignore them, they don't talk to me, or if they try and talk to me and I don't ignore them, they'll get the message. So I'm trying to dry myself off, and I heard, you've missed your back. And I'm like, okay. And actually I'd missed my lower back and it was soaking wet. So yeah, I mean, there are times that you just want to switch off.
Next time we hook up, I'm going to take you deep into the depths of New York's famed Grand Central Station,
Okay, there's a young man who used to work here.
where ghosts and even a ghost train arrive and depart like clockwork. But until then, I'm off duty.